Hey guys, welcome back to the channel for another unboxing, and today we are going to be unboxing the most recent WWE Mattel Elite Aleister Black figure, now known as Malakai Black. This one is from Series 85, which is the same set that has the Karrion Kross that I recently unboxed on the channel, so if you want to go back and check that out. I've been hunting this one for a very solid minute. I have found all the other figures in the set on the shelves in quite abundance. Except for this one. This one just, for some reason, is hitting this. I guess I'm not surprised. Aleister Black figures have always sold very well. Maybe the basic not so much, but even that one actually sold pretty good. But this being his last Mattel figure, I was not surprised at all that this thing is hitting the shelves and just flying right off. So, I finally got him. Excited to get him cracked open. I want to see what this dude looks like inside this jacket. Let's go and look at the packaging. First, you got a nice little picture of Aleister there on the front. Figure looks great just looking through the window. I think this is going to be a very cool figure, so I'm really excited to get it out. A little shot there of Aleister on the side. And of course, on the back, the other figures in the set, which is Aleister. I guess you can call him Boneyard Match Taker, Becky Lynch, Liv Morgan, Karrion Kross, and the ugliest Bray Wyatt figure of all time. I think it's hideous. If you haven't seen it, Google it. It sucks. Like I wouldn't take that figure for free at this point, to be honest with you. Except for maybe to have the huskets to give to my son, but that's it though. Otherwise, that figure is terrible. The colors are weird. It just, I don't know, puke soup, I guess is a good way to describe it. Let's go ahead and crack this thing open, however. About that being said, hopefully if Bray Wyatt does end up going to AEW, maybe we'll get lucky and Jazzwares will kick out a nice figure for Bray, and we'll have something a little bit better than that last pile of puke for that. Give me 1 second, get this out. There we go. And hands are out, so we got ourselves an extra set of hands with it. Tattoos on both back hands, so that's very cool. And they actually look really good, so good job on that, Mattel. They do match up pretty well with what's on the other hands that are actually on Aleister. Let's go ahead and look at the tattoos. Very clean on the coloring on those. Very nice, very good work. I will say Mattel has done very good on the tattoos for the Aleister figures that they have made. This one's no exception. I do like that the one set of boots and knee pad has the kind of texture to it, which is a real nice touch. Definitely makes the gear stand out a little bit more than if it was just solid black all around. The head scan on it is very good. Nice little strip of hair there, goes all the way down to the back, and it actually does move, so that's pretty nice. Let's go ahead and check out the posability on it. Arms move pretty well, nothing too tight. Wrist and hands, pretty solid. Let's pop a hand off and see how well that changes out. Okay. Very easy, not too easy, but you know I didn't struggle, so that's good. Let's go ahead and get this other hand back on real quick. Let's go ahead and check out the legs and knees. All right, so the flexibility, the joints are solid, very tight, which is good because if you want to have them posed up to do a black mash, you definitely want them to be able to stand up without the legs folding over because it can't support the weight. The ankle joints are very tight. Not a lot of movement there. I'm not going to push the point because on some of these Mattels, if you want to try to adjust that foot back and forth, that joint's real tight. You might want to heat it up first with the blow dryer or something before you try to move it because that right one is very tight. This left one actually moves pretty easy. So I'm just going to leave it as is. However, I will say this is a little weird. Look how much of a gap there is between the foot and the actual shin. I mean, that is an insane amount of room. I don't like that at all. That's, wow. Yeah, that's really, that's not a fan of that. I mean, I don't think it's like broken or anything, but, yeah, wow, that's a bit of a miss for me. Okay, so, well, there's one down. Torso. Perfect flexibility there. Legs twist very nice up near the quads. Very good. Let's go ahead and get him in this jacket. This is what I've been waiting for, honestly. This jacket looks great. Let's go ahead and look at it first of all. I mean, so damn cool, so toyetic. Very, very cool. Love, you know, the kind of horn points at the top of the shoulders. The paint is very, very, very well done because they, you know, got all the little trim stripes, you know, almost like there's like, you know, moss or something growing off of it, and it looks really, really good. Let's go ahead and get Aleister in. Now, if I can find me some kind of a skull that resembles like a deer head or something like that, I think I'll be set. Okay, so the jacket is a little bit difficult to get on because of the amount of, I guess, movement in the arms. You actually need to rotate his arm all the way back and then bend the elbow joint in to get it through. But it will go through, just don't try to do it with the arm facing forward or else you're kind of out of luck. Let's get his head adjusted inside the cowl here. Okay, wow, that looks great. Look at that. That kicks so much ass. That looks fantastic. Like, honestly, the good thing is with this, you could probably very easily use this as the AEW version of Malakai Black. You may want to put a little bit of paint on the face. I'm still on the fence on whether I want to do that or not, because I'm sure that they'll end up putting out a Malakai Black from Jazzwares, but it's kind of just a temporary. I think this would be a solid fill-in for it. Maybe, like I said, find some way to find a skull that'll, you know, fit on top of his head that's kind of like a deer skull or something. That might be pretty cool. But yeah, man, this figure's great. Definitely worth hunting for. Just the sculpt is good. All the tattoos are clean. I mean, really, outside of this weird ass thing with the foot, I mean, look at the gap in that. I mean, just, you can see so much daylight in that. Not to, you know, use a meme, but like, just so weird. Like, it's attached. It moves. But, like, holy shit, look at that gap there, guys. That's odd. So, sound off in the comments. If you have this figure, if your foot's like that too, let me know, because I'm pretty interested in if that's some kind of a manufacturing flaw, or if that's just how they put them all out and it's like that for some odd reason. I mean, I don't know. I don't understand. I mean, because, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of baffled on that. That's really the only thing about this figure I can say is really off, except for, okay, so on the back of the tights, you probably won't be able to see it, maybe a little bit there. You can kind of see the silhouette of a face there, but really, unless you're right up on it and you angle the light towards it, you cannot see it very well. I feel like maybe they should have added a little more gray or something to make it a little more noticeable, because honestly, I almost would not have seen it had I not kind of gotten a closer look and just the light hit it just right. So maybe Mattel could have done a little more with that, but that's not as big of a deal as the foot thing. The foot thing's very weird. But guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Thank you guys for checking it out. Remember to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Collecting Raj. Also, don't forget to check out the podcast on Spotify and Google Podcast and Anchor as well. Just search Collecting Raj or Collecting Raj Podcast. You'll pull it up there. And then, of course, remember to subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button if you like this video. And, of course, go check out all my other videos, as well as the video version of the podcast that is up now on the channel as well. But thank you as well for the love and support. And also, I would also like to thank my newest partnership with Lifestyle Energy. They've got a great line of supplements. Check out my Instagram for the link over there. And there's a coupon code, just code Roger, at checkout, get you 15% off. But guys, thank you for checking out the video. And as always, have yourselves an awesome weekend.